Tell us a little about the beginnings of Belasco Electric.
Well, Mom and Dad started the company out of their garage in 1950. My dad was a maintenance electrician for Muskegon Public Schools, and in their ways, I guess they must have thought it was a better way somewhere here. And she was the brains of the company, and he certainly was the doer of the company.
At what age did you know the family business was the right move for you?
77, graduated from Catholic Central and didn't know what I was going to do. Literally, the day after my graduation party at home in our backyard, come on down, you're getting in my truck. And been there ever since. This is my 38th year. Been a union electrician, contractor ever since, and this is my 20th year as an owner.
Tell me about your wife and her role in Belasco Electric.
My wife of 30 years, and we have 2 kids. John, 29, and Jeremy, 26. He's a U of M student at this point. He transferred in. My wife, she used to do all kinds of jobs. Was a housewife at first for some 15 years. Kids grew up, and she started with me in '96. She's been in the office since. Answers the phones, all the QuickBooks, accounting issues, paperwork, employee matters, anything that comes up, and offer me help. So it's been real great.
Talk a little about how someone gets their start in the electrical business. Does Belasco take an active role in teaching people the trade?
We have. As a matter of fact, one of my electricians, Joe Fursky, he started out with me from Reese Buffer High School as we call it school to work. He worked with us a week on, a week off. And he was one of our success stories because he's a journeyman electrician with me to this present day. And what's great about our industry as an apprenticeship, you're being paid to learn. You go to school one day every other week. The rest of the time, you're out making money and learning.
Tell us about your team at Belasco. How many people are part of it, and how do you all work together?
5 of us. Five of us, yep. 4 in the field, myself in the office. And we're all just linked. It's just wonderful. They've all been with me at a minimum of 15 years. And so it's just one family. We all communicate very well together. What's not working, what should be working better, and we want things to work. So they all have the responsibilities and very good about it.
How have you seen what you do with Belasco Electric change over the years?
Well, technology, from the fax machine, it was the pager. Pager was a little prior to that. Then comes the technology, the computers I couldn't be without. Smartphones, the men are linked to me. Cameras. Hey, you got a camera phone? Take a picture of what you got. By experience, I can tell you what it's going to cost for me to fix that.
What role does Belasco Electric play in the community?
My biggest project, and probably one of the most noticeable, was Muskegon Heights Public Schools, the new high school. We've done Heritage Landing, the band shell down there. We're actually doing the MATS Transit project that's being constructed as we speak. We did the first one as well. There are so many little jobs that we've done around town that they're way too numerous to even remember. I am a member of the Better Business Bureau. Chairman of our Electrical Apprenticeship Committee. Also a member of our Labor Management Cooperative Committee. I'm a member of the National Electrical Contractors Association, an IBEW card holder. So I try to stay active as much as I can.
Where do you see the future for Belasco Electric?
Oh boy, that's always been so hard to predict. Think out of the box, they say for me, and that's about the only way I've been able to try to do things. I've ventured into this marketing aspect. It's really made a difference, getting our name out there and exposure. So with that, I'm thinking, the technology boom, the vehicles, we're into electric vehicles now, we wire those. Generators, of course, being a Kohler dealers, we're trying to stay ahead of the game. Solar systems, we're now doing solar systems for homes and businesses. So I'm trying to stay on top of the green technology of what's coming and what's around the corner.
What keeps you living and working in Muskegon?
Well, I grew up in Muskegon, been here my whole life, 56 years. Grew up on 7th Street over by Nelson School, went there for my kindergarten. My business has been in Muskegon. Mom and Dad started it in Muskegon. We're still on Peck Street. Been there since '72 and just home. And I'm very comfortable there. Neighborhood's been friendly. Businesses next door and across the street we're all just family. We watch out for each other. Just love Muskegon.